4.
The back door man.
Welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. Ladies and gentlemen, the backdoor man himself, the one and only true American icon, Mr. Robert Conrad.
What do you mean backdoor?
You front door, back door.
Hey,
You'll do
no,
any
man.
door that's
I
open,
knock
man.
on that front door. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey,
and
if someone's going to the front, you're covering the back. I know you do both. You can check it out. I know.
All right. Well, anyway, we go to the voice. But first, before we go to the voice, this is a friend of mine, Kimberly. You're all friends of mine, but this is a woman that took the time to write to me. Kimberly Sweat is her name. Maybe I shouldn't have used her last name. And anyway, thank you for reminding me that when all seems bleak and hopeless, God is waiting for me to go to him in prayer and seek his help. Hey, girl, God bless you. And I read the whole note to me, and I'm not reading it because I think it's just between us. Okay? The heavens declare the glory of God. I'm on your side with that. Okay, babe. So that's a little personal note, huh?
Don't forget you can email Mr. Conrad at rconrad@crni.
Here, I got Courtney. Quick, I got her. Quick, come on. Put your head in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our producer, Courtney.
Look at her.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
She's great. Courtney does a great job on this show.
I got her. Did I hurt you? Sorry.
Oh, boy. You put a little grab on that arm of hers. You got to be careful.
Man.
You don't know your own
I
strength.
only use 3 fingers.
You don't know your own strength, man. You with 3 fingers is equal to the guy with using both hands.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling
Thank
you right.
so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, goodness.
Thank
Yes.
you very
All right,
much.
let's go to the voice, and then we got to do emails, like I said, and
All
then
right.
we'll get over there to Bill and Sue.
Big John
and
is on.
Bruce. All right, John, what's up, man?
Hey, Bob. Hey, Mike. How y'all doing?
We're
All
doing
right,
all
John.
right, man.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Bob, I've got a possible title for your book. I know last week you were talking about the kid from 63rd Street or the Duke from 63rd Street. I've got a possible title for you.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
All right. The Wild, Wild Child of 63rd Street.
That's not bad.
That's
I kind of
not
like
bad.
that. That's
you know,
not bad.
That's not bad.
Maybe I can come up with something better, but that's what
That's
I've got.
not
So-
bad.
Well, you know,
The
but
Wild, Wild Child of
I
63rd Street.
appreciate the applause of all the people who love the Wild West, and I'm with you. I loved it too, but my body of work extends way past just
We
that.
know that.
But I'm
Barb.
just saying, you know, I look back on the wall at my house and I see the reviews from Centennial, and I go, oh my gosh, and you know, I couldn't have written them better. And then you know, the short-lived but highly applauded, successful Black Sheep Squadron. So where do you go? You know, you just can't.
Well, I just figured you were a wild child, and I was just tying that in with the title of the show.
All right, give it to me again. Let me hear it again.
Wild, Wild Child of 63rd Street.
Yeah, my mother would applaud that one.
John,
All right.
if I could interrupt, John, just for a second, why do you get the idea that a true American icon like Mr. Conrad was a wild, wild child? The man lived
I
a
don't
very
know. Just
calm
a
childhood.
guess. Wild guess, I guess.
Yes, scholarships
Scholarships.
to play football.
Exactly.
Thank you. All right.
you. There you
Is
go.
there anything else, boys?
Well, may I ask you a question about the Wild Wild West, about a stunt that you did?
Sure.
In the night of the poisonous posy,
Yeah.
you were tied up on an ice chute, and the stunt involved a block of ice that was to come crashing down on your head at the moment that the rope burned through and snapped. Now, First Assistant Director Mike Motor was to cut the rope when you gave the go-ahead, and at the precise moment as the block was released, you were to cut the rope holding your wrist and jump up. And if you were a split second off, the ice would have smashed into your head, and yes, they used real ice. I just wanted your comments on that particular
Comments.
stunt.
The man's certifiably crazy. I'm telling you right now.
There's
What a
an
stunt.
expression. There's an expression, and it's certainly applicable to James West. He was Meshuggah. Crazy, absolutely crazy. And, you know, I look back at it, I divorced myself from that character, and I look at it as a producer, director, actor today, and it was very, very, very dangerous. And I'm very pleased that I could have done it. Would I ever do it again? I truly don't know.
And because you did that crazy stuff, you have to deal with people like me today. So.
Well, it's a pleasure. Okay.
And a pleasure here as well, Bob. And before I go, I just want to compliment you and Mike for your chemistry on the air. You guys are like Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. So you're the Johnny and Ed of the 21st century.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, my buddy.
Thank you very
nice
much. Thank you. And I particularly like it because Johnny was not a fan of mine. I've told that to
I think he meant
audience.
I'm Johnny and you're Ed, I believe.
That's
is what,
well,
I think that's what he was saying.
That works.
Maybe I'm wrong, John. Maybe I got it
Whichever way you
confused.
guys want it, it's fine with me.
Hey, I'll take it as, I don't know, I'm not sure.
But Johnny wasn't a fan of yours, was he?
No, he wasn't.
And because? You got to explain that to the audience.
I've done it already.
But there's new listeners all the time.
Yeah,
Mr.
well,
Conrad.
okay, our new listeners. So anyway, they're having an argument. One of his wives, he had 3 of them, all named Joanne. And she points to the screen, and where Wild West is playing, and she says, "Look at that! Now that's a real man." Oh gosh, I wish I had been there. I would have said, "Shh, don't say that." So then he started doing those caricatures of me once a week, and
knocking something off his
he'd
shoulder.
have a goofy outfit on, and he'd look into the camera and say, I dare you to call this whatever." So anyway, that's the story of John Carson, and I ran into him at a restaurant. I lived in Malibu for several years, and so did he. And he went to this restaurant, Beau Rivage, and I went to Beau Rivage, and I'd run into him, and I'd smile and go, "Hi, John." And I was so nice, I made myself ill. I was super nice. Hi.
What did he say?
I know what you said about me, but I know you don't know. And he just, was choking on his cereal or whatever. All right, but he was a great, 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 great entertainer. God bless you, John. I don't hold you responsible for poor judgment. All right, now, is that it?
Hey, Bob, Mike, thanks again as always, and God bless you both. Have a great weekend.
Okay, voice.
Happy Halloween.
Nice talking to you, man. Thank you for
There
that.
goes the voice, as we call John, ladies and gentlemen. 800-336-2225. A line open. Dial now. 800-336-2225. Call us on Thursdays when we do the show. That's when we do it live at 3 o'clock Pacific. Emails on the weekend. rconrad@crni.net.
Yes, and now we're going to commercial, and then when we come back, we'll do some emails, and then the next phone call will be Bill, and then it'll be Sue, and then it'll be Bruce.
We're going to go to Tustin, California, and then clear across the continent to New Hampshire.
Yeah, I
It's
love
kinda-
that.
I wonder if our
What's the
equipment can handle
population
it.
of New Hampshire?
3.
Well, I just
It's going to
found
be
out.
cold, so a lot of people moved out.
Well, I just found out that Vermont is 600 and some thousand.
Yeah,
Surprising.
but some great maple syrup.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe in New Hampshire as well.
You know that Holy Mary's from there. Did you know?
I said great maple syrup.
Okay, good.